The story of OmSri from our hands to your prayer room. A heart-touching journey of devotion, tradition, and fresh puja flowers delivered to every home. In a world that moves faster every day, in mornings filled with alarms, deadlines, and school runs, there is still one moment that brings peace to every Indian home. The moment we light a diya and offer flowers to God. That moment of stillness, of gratitude, of connection. But what happens when even finding fresh flowers becomes difficult? This is the story of OmSri, a devotional service born not from business, but from a prayer. A story of a family, a tradition, and a promise. From our hands to your prayer room. Where the story begins. Long before OmSri existed, there was a small flower farm on the outskirts of town. In the early hours of dawn, when the sky was still dark and the world was silent, this little farm would come alive. Dew-kissed petals opened slowly, as if whispering a new blessing to the universe. For generations, this land belonged to a humble family devoted not just to farming, but to serving devotion itself. They believed. A flower offered with pure devotion reaches God faster than 1,000 words. This belief guided everything they did, how they treated the soil, how they plucked each bloom, and how they preserved the purity of their tradition. When life began to change. As the years passed, life grew faster. Families moved into gated communities. Cities expanded. Mornings became rushed. Inside homes, people still wanted to pray, but finding fresh puja flowers became harder than ever. Some forgot to buy them. Some didn't have time to step out. Some got flowers that wilted before they reached home. And slowly, the simple act of offering a flower with love turned into a stressful task. The world had changed, but devotion had not, and something needed to bridge that gap. The prayer that started everything. One cool morning, the youngest daughter of the family walked through the jasmine fields. The fragrance wrapped around her like blessings. She saw her family's hard work, the fresh flowers, the untouched beauty, and suddenly understood something. People weren't forgetting God. They were just struggling to find time. So, standing in the middle of blooming jasmine, she closed her eyes and said, "Devi, if people can't come for flowers, let me take flowers to their homes." That single prayer became the seed of a new journey, a journey that transformed tradition into service. The birth of OmSri. What started with a prayer became a purpose. What started in one home became a service for hundreds. And that service blossomed into OmSri. OmSri is not just a flower delivery business. It is a devotional bridge between tradition and today's fast life. It is the heartfelt belief that every home deserves fresh flowers for God, every single morning. We handpick flowers at sunrise. We pack them with care, love, and devotion. We deliver them to gated communities before your morning begins. So when you step into your puja room, you don't feel rushed. You feel connected. You feel at peace. You feel the presence of devotion in every fresh petal. What OmSri stands for? Freshness. Flowers are picked early morning and delivered immediately. Purity. No chemicals, no mixing, no old stock, only hand-picked temple fresh flowers. Devotion. We know flowers are not decoration. They are your offering. They represent your surrender. Convenience. Delivered at your doorstep before your day begins. Respect for tradition. We preserve the same methods and care that our ancestors believed in. Why OmSri exists? Because devotion should never feel stressful. Because God deserves freshness. Because your home deserves peace. Because a flower offered with love carries more power than any ritual. Because in today's world, small divine moments matter the most. OmSri is our way of keeping those moments alive. Message from the heart. This story is not just about flowers. It is about emotion, culture, and connection. It is about values passed down through generations. It is about devotion preserved in the simplest form, a fresh flower. We hope OmSri brings peace to your mornings, beauty to your puja, and blessings to your home. From our hands to your prayer room every day with devotion. If you live in a gated community in Hyderabad, you can subscribe to OmSri Daily Puja Flower Delivery and receive fresh flowers every morning. We deliver jasmine lead/malapuvu, marigold bantha, kanakambram, lotus when available, rose petal, worship garland, tulsi in some location. Subscribe for daily devotion. Start your day peacefully with fresh flowers delivered to your home. DM us on Instagram or WhatsApp to join.